Hello everyone, my name is Grace and welcome to Plumbob Cubed. We are here with Lepacy episode 48. Marty is waking up to begin on his morning routine of going for a run, gardening, and then taking care of his hygiene and his hunger need. Now, as it hits 6:30 in the morning, I'm just gonna wake up our kids to get them started on their morning routines. Of course, with Xanthe breaking the toilet, which is not great, but that's all right. She can unclog it because she has her own handiness skill. Justine has also gotten started on her morning routine because she has work in about an hour. Justine has also gotten started on her morning routine because she has work in about an hour. So with Gunner, he has school in about 10 hours because he's a military school cadet. His needs are all right though, other than his fun. He wants to work until fatigued and discover a star. Because he can't really do that. He wants to become best friends with Nor. So I'm thinking we're gonna call her and see if we can chat that way. Xanthe also goes to school later because she's an artist to be, and that's gonna be at 10. So she's currently fixing the toilet. But then after that, I would love for her to play the guitar some. And Xanthe has actually improved her handiness skill to level 4. That's excellent. Now we do have Nora and Archer both going on their way to regular school, which is great. We also got the mail, so we're gonna have to get that. I know that Justine's car is also here if we just scoot up. And Justine is on her way, which is great. The kids that go to regular school are in the bus. Why are you hanging out here? You know that our other kids are enrolled in specialty schools. What's going on? I don't have the energy to care. The bus will go when the bus goes. Gunner is actually able to chat with Nor, which is great. Hopefully that's going to up their relationship because I know that he was slightly interested in her. Damn, you finished already? Damn. Oh, you also have work after school today. Okay. Gunner is on his way to school, and Xanthe can also go to school. Looks like Marty is getting a phone call downstairs, but Xanthe is going to stop playing guitar to go to school. We're going to go to Marty to pick up his phone and figure out what's going on with him. Miss Langerak would like to go on a date with Marty Keaton. Yeah, sure. Actually, yeah, sure. His needs are good. What else was I gonna make him do this morning? Archer really impressed the management at Doobie's corporate towers. Archer was dedicated and a quick learner, things they prize in their real employees. We've earned a little bit of money and our school performance has increased. And Archer is at school. Gunner is at school. Xanthe is at school. Nora is at school because I know they all disobey me. Justine is at work and Marty has gone on this date. Is Miss Ma'am even here? It's Kaylynn who's here, not her mom. Ilana, I believe is her name. I don't know. With Marty, his active love interest is Monika, who is still married to Iqbal. Okay, interesting. Interesting, right? No one else really seems to be an active love interest for him because Justine does hate him so much and so validly. Marty wants to get to know Kaylynn. That's what I was possibly thinking he might do because it's someone, right? So we can get to know her, ask about her career, consider her attractiveness, of course. Enthuse about her exercise, enthuse about the outdoors, because that is Marty's thing. Actually, this might be a tangent that I might edit out, but something that has been very interesting to me is the concept of like athletic sims. Sims that are like part of their personality is that they are into sport and making that interesting for me to play because I'm just like, right? It's something that like I've been pondering. I feel like in the Sims 3 base game, often with just the cardio and the strength workouts, there's not really much to play with. When you get packs such as like World Adventures of like martial arts, and you get pets where you have horses, it can become like a little bit more interesting for me. But I think that something that I've realized about how to make interesting Sims is that they have to have like dynamic elements to them. So if Marty just like loves outdoors and athletic, that's just like a guy who likes going on hikes, and there's nothing, it doesn't really feel like there's much to play with, you know? We learned that Kaylynn has a career in business. Additionally, Marty ranks Kaylynn 3 out of 10. She's so on the attraction meter. Crazily enough though, Monika and Quabal have split up. They are officially divorced now. So if Marty wants to continue pursuing his boss, he can. Additionally, Kaylynn is in a relationship with Sam, and she's family oriented. This is why you deserve better than Daniel Pleasant in playing Pleasantview. I just want to say this, Kaylynn. Kaylynn Langerak is an Aquarius, which is compatible with Marty's sign of a Leo, and Kaylynn is straight. Like, we can tell Kaylynn a dramatic story, I guess. I guess her mom isn't coming to the date that Kaylynn's mom asked us on, but like, whatever at this point. Since Marty is out on the town and left his breakfast to rot on the table, what else can he do? He doesn't have work today, so he can kind of get a little wild. I think, what are his wants and wishes? He wants to master the handiness skill. He wants to grow the flame fruit bush. He wants to play a game with Gunner, and he wants to improve the Kama Sutra skill. We want to improve the Kama Sutra skill, and I don't see Monika here. Also, I feel like last time I went on a date with her, I feel like it got crashed by her husband at that time. And Marty is a great kisser. It would be dramatic. Let's just see how Kaylynn feels about it. Let's just see how Kaylynn feels about the flirt. Why did the fence go away, bestie? Oh, she's confused. Okay, she's just like, oh, but you're like double my age. So she goes right back to discussion. Very valid, very valid, very valid. We could tell a funny story maybe. And, you know, admire. Oh, and now her mom says, sorry, I gotta hang up on something. Maybe we can meet again soon. We could sleep with your daughter, though. Do I want to make Marty a pest? It'd certainly be interesting. Okay, come on. She's just like, okay, man, I have a great personality. Thank you for noticing. All you know about my personality is that I'm family oriented and I work in business. Yeah, you know so much about me, bro. Especially since you just met me like an hour ago. What if we push for it a little bit more? Let's push for a flirtatious joke rather than getting scared. I love you, Kaylynn. She's just like, you are double my age, sir. Actually, can we do the math? He is 19 days away from becoming an elder, which means I don't know how old he is, but he's probably like 30s, 40s. She's 23 days younger than him. Yeah, that's a lot. Well, we do not seem to be able to improve our Kama Sutra skill with Kaylynn. So, ask out Monika on a date. Is she booing him? Monika's not interested in going on a date. Think about poor Marty, though. I guess we're just gonna hang out with Kaylynn then? Oh, hi, Monika. Hi, Monika. How you doing, girl? Ask about your day. You look upset. What happened? Did you get divorced, perhaps? Wait, calling someone up after they got divorced, just like, hey, girl, you want to go on a date? I know that, like, I ruined your marriage and everything, but, like, we should definitely still date. That's actually a really good point. That's actually a really good point. I thank you for bringing that up, Monika. She seems to be having a better time, like, talking to us and everything. We do have that attractive company moodlet. So I know she's having a bad day. So let's do a compliment personality in a way of just like, oh, but you're so resilient. You'll get through this divorce, you know? Oh, thank you for standing in the way of my screenshot. Oh, she's feeling flirty. Okay, perfect. Actually, can we ask for a raise? She is our boss. Never mind. Oh yeah, let's ask for a raise. We're only getting $530 an hour. We can keep being romantic. Maybe let's do a little hold hands. Let's do a little flirt. Let's do an amorous hug. Actually, it was worth wrecking my marriage for you. I'm sorry, I can't even say that with a straight face. No. If after her divorce she feels like doing a little bit of a rebound with Marty, the person that she ruined her marriage with, That's up to Monika. We can't tell her how to process. Okay, friendly and alluring. We give her a massage and do a little bit of an embrace. It's actually wild. Okay, I went for a massage recently, to celebrate some life events, and I swear she like fixed my posture. Like she did something to my back that just like fixed my posture for a couple days, which was wild. Oh, Monica's getting up in that embrace. Look at that arm caress. Wonderful. Okay, we're extremely irresistible. So, I do not believe we're able to woohoo at the restaurant. I do fear. But I know that we can woohoo in the movie theater. Because if you tour, it's this general thing that if you tour a place, you're able to woohoo. I have a new horrific question called Can You Woohoo in the Mausoleum? And I do fear that Marty and Monika are going to go test this for me. I'm so sorry, Monika, you get divorced. Well, you cheat, which is, in fact, why you got divorced, so it is your fault. But it makes sense that, like, you're upset about it. And then the man that you cheated on with is just like, no, I'll make you feel better. Just to woohoo with dead people staring at you. Justine has an opportunity. Don't squint. As you near the top of your career, it's important that your communication skills are top-notch. To help you in this endeavor, the boss wants you to read Avoiding Squint Jargon for Better Communication. Finish, and you'll earn yourself a bit of favor with the boss as well as a job performance boost. Yeah, absolutely. We can so do that. Actually, Justine might get a promotion today, which means that she would, in fact, complete her lifetime wish, which would be incredible. Monika, I'm gonna make today the worst day of your life. Are you ready? Let's go into the mausoleum. Oh, we get creepy music too. Yep. Yeah, we can in fact woohoo. So we're of course gonna go for a risky woohoo because that's the drama. Yeah, we get to see the beautiful petals over the mausoleum. Oh, we still get that creepy music too. Marty is truly trying to make this the worst day of Monika's life. It just kind of feels disrespectful to woohoo in a mausoleum, And someone completed a wish, and Mr. Marty and Miss Monika are walking out. Marty did complete a wish. I forget which. Can editing Grace help with that? We'll see. Wants to grow the flame fruit bush. We're gonna go ahead, embrace Monika, give her a kiss. There is a valid point to be brought up that cemeteries were kind of originally parks, and it's what the community was able to spend money on, and often that related to the dead. But also it's also valid to see cemeteries as scary. We can afford other places now, parks that are not in cemeteries now. So it does make sense why we do get a little creeped out. And Marty has just improved his charisma skill to level 10. Socialite. Smooth talker. Charming companion. Did you? Yes! Let's go, Justine. Okay, sorry. We got a lot of notifications going in. Marty mastered the charisma skill, which is great for him. Justine left work. Gunner. Xanthe. Have work. Congratulations with a promotion to the dynamic DNA profile. Justine Keating can now do additional analysis on the computers. However, it means that Justine has completed her lifetime wish and she has gained plenty of lifetime happiness to spend. Were they playing Marty's music instead of yours when you completed your lifetime wish? I'm not going to fight the game about this. Justine has earned a promotion to dynamic DNA profile as well as a bonus of basically $7,000. Without peer, Justine is in charge. If there was a criminal at the scene, you can pin them to the crime. You can even do it if you weren't even... You could even do it if they weren't even there. Justine, are you going to be an evil cop and frame all your enemies? Can we get Marty arrested? I know that's not a feature in this game. I know. Sorry. As a dynamic DNA profile, you can find genes in genes, chromosomes in the ozone, and sample where no criminal would think to leave them. You're simply the finest the forensic analysis department has to offer, and the citizens of the world sleep safely knowing it. And she makes more money than Marty does. Hey! Okay, perfect. All of our kids are also coming home. All of our teenagers, at least, are coming home from school. I know that both Xanthe and Gunnar have their jobs because we got the notification for that. This fun is rather low. She could try to play the guitar. She could also do homework. Well, I know the easy answer. Archer is just gonna do his homework. I'm gonna wait till she's off of work. We'll have her do her homework. We're gonna wait till she's off of work to increase her fun. Gunnar's on his way home. He'll go ahead and also do his homework. Justine, my dear, do not play an online social game. You just achieved the height of your career. You achieved your lifetime wish, and you're just like, let me go play Scrabble with friends. Oh, you are incredible. You are that girl. You need to go celebrate. You need to go celebrate. So we want to befriend Ayesha. We're close friends with Monika. We took her to the hospital, and then she just goes cheats with our husband. It's fine. We have Hank. I don't care about Hank. Hank doesn't matter to me. The men do not matter. Justine is gonna go out with Ayesha because she wants to become closer friends with her. So they're gonna go out on the town. They're gonna like go to the art gallery. They could go to the gym, right? I actually say Justine's actually gonna go to the gym because she has the wish to master the athletic skill, right? And I feel like that could be fun to do with like Ayesha. We can actually save that wish then. Ayesha says that sounds like fun. Let's meet there. All the kids are doing their homework. Marty and Monika are being even more flirty, which is great. You want to grow a flame fruit bush? Okay. Okay, Marty. I think that he's kind of good just like messing around with Monika and doing whatever they want to do. So I'm not really concerned about them. But we are at the gym with Miss Ayesha, which is great. We're gonna enthuse about exercise with her. Be like, oh, we're at the gym. Also, I got a promotion, right? Which is gonna be so fun. We can ask about her day and also brighten it. I should actually click the game so things play. Oh my gosh, this is incredible. Miss Justine, right? And Justine just improved her Christmas skill to level 9. Awesome. Quinton Crumplebottom is coming home after school with Nora Keaton. Okay, sure. Nora should also be aging up tomorrow, which is exciting. And we can praise Ayesha. I know that it says buy pills from her, which does suggest that she is doing crime, in fact. And that her career is a thug. So she is, in fact, a criminal. Like, we know that it says that, but like, we don't gotta bring that up. We can put our differences aside, man. She was a criminal. She was a forensic scientist. Can I make it any more obvious? Yes, they are frowns. They are frawns. They're friends. I also love to, consider attractiveness. What is Justine's sexuality? I think she's straight, which is fine. Also, Ayesha is in fact married to Butte Andrews, I believe. So yeah. Around town, it's no secret that Justine Keaton is known for exploring her options. Yeah, she knows that if her man isn't shit, she's gonna leave him like she did with Marty. And we don't find Ayesha attractive at all, unfortunately. I just want some Yuri, Can Sims exercise together? We can like train. Let's train Ayesha. Why not? Actually, let's do that. That should raise our athletic skill too, I assume. Also, we have our children that have their jobs. And I did not forget about that. So Gunnar has already left to go do work, and he is strained, but his homework is finished. So Archer wants to read Murder in Pleasantview. Alright, we're gonna come back to you. But Xanthe does have her job and her homework, which is almost finished. It looks like she's about to finish it like right now, which is actually great. Nora is also home with the like random child that she brought. So we can like get to know him, I guess, and like chat. We'll do that, and then they can also do their homework together, and then they can like play tag or something, I actually want to have Archer come downstairs, and there's the solve the unsolvable, which is like a thing that exists. And I want him to try, because it's this feature of The Sims that I don't touch on enough that I'm very intrigued by. Xanthe, I don't think Xanthe's gonna finish her homework in time to go to work, so she's just gonna have to stop and go to work right now. Like we do in fact need to prioritize, and our priority is making sure you get paid. So Nora is just chatting with Quentin, who is forced to come home with us. They're just acquaintances. It says to Justine here that looks like we've drained the sim dry of funds. You should find a new sim to train. Are we charging? Justine, are you charging? That's crazy. Like, get your bag, but that's crazy. Y'all are friends. You know, Justine, she's gonna go do a quick burst workout and enjoy that herself. It would be nice if she could, like, be next to her friend. But, like, it's fine that she can. It's fine, Simus. Marty is still at the cemetery, and he is viewing a plant, which is somewhere. It does, in fact, look like Monika has left the cemetery, which is good. She deserves better than to be in a cemetery with the man that she did cheat with. Marty still needs to improve his Kama Sutra skill. I'm gonna have Marty actually do a charming introduction to Miss Tori. Let's go be wild. Well, she doesn't have like a hyphenated last name, so hopefully we're good. She's gonna talk to Gus Hart. Okay, we'll just wait our turn. I guess. Justine's having a good time at the gym. Archer is solving the unsolvable. Gunnar is at work. Xanthe is at work. Nora's doing her homework. So everyone does look good for right now. Marty, stop freaking out because you have to wait to talk to someone. Oh, also it's concerning that we have Xanthe's face, but we're on Marty. Okay. Thanks for glitching, game. Oh. So it seems like there's a lot glitching right now because we have Nora's like face here, but it says Marty. And the conversation shows Tori, but says Quentin thinks Nora is okay. Because it basically says that currently all of them are active. I've never had that glitch before. That's actually very unique and very interesting, I will say. Like, it's stressful on my end, but it's unique. It's a unique glitch, I'll tell you that much. So I was able to deselect Gunnar. I don't know how I did that. And we also have this going on. Let's just keep flirting with everyone selected. We'll see. It seems somewhat fine. It does seem like Tori is interested. It's really weird having Marty make interesting decisions with women while like Xanthe's just like judging me. That's what Marty should be thinking about. She should be thinking about his kids. Oh, and everyone's moodlets. So we still have Marty's moodlets. Because I was very confused because we were on Justine. I was like, Justine didn't just woohoo. What do you mean? Take a shower. We can do that. The bathrooms are gender neutral, which is perfect. So we'll have her just take a shower. So Marty's gonna go have his first kiss with Miss Tori, who it literally says that we're acquaintances with. And it says that it's fine. And then he's gonna be like, actually, we're in the cemetery. We should, like, tour the mausoleum together. I'm not able to click a tour mausoleum because of whatever this glitch is. We're gonna save and go to main menu and see if that does anything. I don't want to leave the entire game because that's gonna take, like, a whole minute to reload and everything. But I'm gonna see, like, what just going to main menu does, if anything. So what the multiple sims collected from my Googling seems to be the most likely cause is mods are not compatible with my game, or mods that like use different packs than what I currently have. And it does look another solution is going to like build by mode, and that might fix it. But it seems like this main menu, going to the main menu, going back, should in theory work. Something that like I joke about actually is that people who are like, people be like, oh, I'm a gamer, and they'll play like online multiplayer games, like shooting games, like fighting games, right, whatever. And I like play League of Legends over the like past summer in like 2025 because my friend was into it and I was like trying to become a part of their hobbies, and it just didn't go well because they didn't actually ask me to learn how to play the game. And so I was like, oh, I'm gonna learn how to play the game so we can play together. And they were like, I don't want you to do that. You actually kind of slow me down because like you're not good at the game since you're new, and it's annoying to me. But I had tried to like befriend people who play the game to try to like learn it faster. By the way, they'll all tell you conflicting advice because it's like, oh, if you click on the ground and then you click on an enemy, you don't have to keep re-clicking on the enemy to like keep attacking them. But you should also keep like clicking around on the ground, but to click on the you have to like click on the ground and you have to re-click on the enemy and blah blah blah. I love opinions about League of Legends, honestly. It's a click and point game. In my opinion, League of Legends is a click and point game, and you cannot convince me otherwise. You don't have a camera. It's a click and point game. You'd be like, The Sims is a click and point game then. I use my keyboard more with The Sims than I did with League of Legends. Probably because I was bad at the game, but whatever. They're like, oh, you play The Sims? That's such a cozy game. It's not a real game. And it's like, I have spent more hours into figuring out how to make this game work because I love it so much, but it's also so glitchy that I will sacrifice my sanity to spend hours trying to make this game work. And you're over here just like, let me install my game and it'll work perfectly. You have no dedication. If the games you like stopped working, you wouldn't do anything to fix it. I spent hours, I spend days trying to fix my game because I love it so much. That's not what being a gamer is. It doesn't actually matter, but it's like, that's what having passion is caring about something enough that you try to fix it. So, we're back in the game. Things are actually working. We have a really high thing with Miss Tori, which I was not expecting. Now we can go tour the mausoleum, which let's go do, and they can have their little woohoo. Oh yeah. Sorry, all my mods have to come online first. My bad. I don't know why I thought the game would work immediately. Y'all gonna go in there, and Marty's gonna ruin another woman's life for fun, for recreation. And then once we are in there, we can go for another risky woohoo. Miss Justine is gonna have a refreshing drink, which is valid, but like you are kind of there with like your friend, and you also do kind of want to like master the athletic skill. What is your athletic skill? 7. So you got a while. But we are still with Miss Ayesha. So like, let's tell her a story. And then actually, I know that Archer has like the stuff in his inventory. I'm gonna give that to Miss Justine. So that means she can like go play catch with Ayesha. Like to still do some athletic stuff. Nora's homework is completed, which is great. Where is Quentin? Like, is he still at our house? Yes, it does appear so. He's just randomly upstairs in the hallway. How close are you to being done your homework? I don't see a bar. I can hover. You got 50% left to do. It's gonna waste our time. Nora actually wants to write a book, so I'm gonna get her started on that. Like, why not? And Archer, I see that you have almost solved the unsolvable. This is using his logic skill, which really high. That's level 9. Damn. I know you got this. Leo, Aries, Scorpio. These are astronomical signs. I swear, right? I think this is Aries. I'm not sure. It might also be Sagittarius. It's something with the horns. So like Capricorn, Aries, Sagittarius. I'm not sure. It's not Taurus because Taurus has circle and horns, and I know that. It's Taurus season. So, failure. Archer has become the latest laughingstock of the academic community because he wants to repair his computer. What's your handiness skill? Level 7. Give it a shot. I'm very curious to see what you can do. Marty is just fishing right now. I leave you alone for a second because I figure that you know how to treat a lady right. But no, I said you go fishing. Justine seems like she's good. Marty, I know you like fishing. I do truly understand that you like fishing, but you did just woohoo with Tori. Y'all did just do that. So if you could put some like respect on her name by, I don't know, like giving her some aftercare, like that would in fact be great. I know that you're used to only thinking about yourself. I feel like something that is very important when you are I wouldn't say when you are a fuckboy, such as Marty is being right now, you do really got to just remember to pretend that you care about other people, because otherwise they're gonna stop fucking you. And like in like the Sims, you got 8 billion people, right? But Marty, he only has everyone in Sunset Valley. He only has Sunset Valley. So if he gets everyone in Sunset Valley to hate him, he don't got you have to think if you do have to think, Marty. Oh, now we do have 2 romantic interests. One is our boss, and one is Tori. I will say something that's very interesting to me about like Tori, is that part of like her storyline is being like being roommates with, I believe roommates with Tamara. I'm forgetting her last name, Tamara, who I always think is like very attractive. And how like they're both in like the political career, and they feel like they're like kind of, you know, like rivals and everything. I think that's very good story building in The Sims, I will say. So we're gonna go ahead and give her a kiss goodbye. And then Marty has been out for a while. His needs are not looking the best. So he has been out flirting. He's been out in public flirting. Monica's gonna accuse him of cheating the next time she sees him. Good luck with that. I'm gonna have Marty say goodbye, and then actually he did want to fish, and he's really close to a fishing spot, so I'm actually gonna send him out here to fish. Like, it's quite beautiful, and honestly, like, we do have a nice little path that does appear walkable. Like, this does appear walkable. I do want to point out. And Justine's been trying to talk to Ayesha for quite some time. Oh, she's just kind of ignoring us. Okay, you know, let's answer our phone then. Jenna Hatch thinks that the two of you could be more than just friends. Perhaps even best friends. It's a big commitment, but a few long conversations and friendly outings might just land you one of your greatest companions to also improve your charisma skill. Calling someone up, like, hey girl, I know that, like, we're kind of like strangers right now, but like, I want you to put in the effort to make us become like best friends. I don't want to do that. Like, I don't want to put in the effort to like schedule hangouts or anything. I want you to. Oh, I love this game. Yeah, sure. It's just like, I guess I'll improve my charisma and I want to do that. So, like, sure. Ayesha is kind of just, like, fully ignoring us. We could actually, let's talk to Agnes. Because I love talking to Agnes. And let's do a hangout with Agnes. Very, very chill. Oh, and we should probably check on Nora and see if the random child that was forced to come home with us has finished his homework, and he has. So we're gonna stop writing. We're gonna get to know Quentin, you know, all this good stuff. Did you break the computer too, girly? We're breaking computers up in here all night. And Archer says that he is playing computer games, which does suggest that he fixed his computer, which is great. Gunnar has left work. Tori has improved her charisma to the level 4 with Marty. And Xanthe also left work. Archer, I would love for you to continue trying to solve the unsolvable. I actually think it'd be really fun to do that. Nora, I want her to go to the park because she has the wish to play guitar in the park. So I want her to go to the park and do. No, I told you go here. Understand that The Sims does cancel the go here interaction, but like it still annoys me when it does. Gunnar, I'm happy to have him come home. And once he is home, he can actually find Nor. He barely knows. He does want to become best friends with her. He's gonna call. Did I click her or someone else? He's gonna call her to try to chat. Xanthe is getting to the park. Once she's at the park, she's gonna do her homework. And then I want her to play for tips. Then we are just gonna run back to the household. I assume Gunnar just called Nor and she said, no, I'm not interested. We want to discover Star, and we want to work out until fatigued. Do we have school tomorrow? We do have school tomorrow. Will working on increase your fun enough? I'm not sure. But I know that looking through the telescope will increase Gunnar's fun. So let's have him stargaze? I think that's the one that does it. I'm not positive right now. Marty, why does it say that you just gained the fishing skill? Probably because you have. That's actually a fair point. Leave Marty? And there's like, no one's biting, none of the fish are trying to, you know, bite Marty's bait. Valid. It is almost 8. Wait, actually, that's a great point. Marty, you are gonna go home, and I'm also just gonna have us, like, be on the home lot, because there are a decent amount of Sims here for right now. Nora and Quentin are having their little thing, which is fun. Archer, I know that he, like, got glitched and reset and everything, which is why he doesn't have any wishes. Inventory was completely, like, destroyed, and he lost his job at the bookstore. That happened last episode, and it was very, like, I don't know if I have, like, the accurate amount of emotions to, like, portray that, like, I am upset, but I'm also just, like, it's It's the game. I understand it. I can't change it. I know, right? Like, it's annoying, but you just gotta move on, right? I don't really feel like Archer needs to re-get his job again because he is aging up in like 5 days. I don't think it's worth it, right? Once Archer is done solving the unsolvable, he is going to eat because his hunger is low. He can recycle the trash, and he can also don't just get the mail. Actually pay the bills and get the mail. And then Archer might be ready for bed. But I'm gonna have Gunnar still has to discover a star. He might do that. He might do that a little bit later. Because I actually want him. See, Marty has the wish to play a game with Gunnar. So he's just gonna play chess with Gunnar and like have that little interaction, which is fun. Nora, oh, she wants to view our little stuff. That's sweet. She also wants to improve her writing skill, which is really cool. So Nora's gonna go and like, can we just shoo him? We're gonna shoo Quentin. That honestly works. Nora's hungry, so she's gonna go ahead and have spaghetti. Why not? And then she wants to keep writing, so she's gonna run down to Archer's room and continue writing her book there. Xanthe is doing great in the park, right? People are listening to her music, which is incredible. I'm probably gonna have her hang out until like end of curfew, because I know that she's kind of like the stay up late person. Justine, we're gonna stop hanging out with Agnes and we're gonna go to Miss Ayesha because she's finally up. So let's get to know Miss Ayesha. We already know her pretty well, but like tell a story. Just do those kind of social interactions since they are together. I believe she does not smell the best. So I don't think we're going to give her a hug, but we can tell her a funny story. At this point, it is getting pretty late. Miss Justine does have work tomorrow. So she's probably going to say goodbye and go home. Oh, he's just frugal. That's fun. And Marty has improved his large skill to level 6. And his brain has grown immensely recently. And only in the good way. I mean, yeah, brains can definitely grow in a bad way. Like, if they, like, get, like, a brain tumor, for example, ruins the mood to bring it up, but that is a truth. Success? Archer has found a zero parenthesis and close parenthesis solution for primality testing. Getting an extra 217 to boot makes solving problems pretty lucrative. Bro, you solved the unsolvable. I've never had this sim do that. Wait, that's actually like really cool. Cause isn't it the on the genius? Cause it's something that he unlocks through his genius trait. Your sim can solve crazy mathematical problems on the computer for cash. But like normally my sims never succeed at that. But Miss Justine is trying to say goodbye to Miss Ayesha. Where did she go? To the restroom. Okay, that's fair. And then she'll be able to leave the group. And Miss Justine wants to train Monika. Actually, she wants to train a lot of people. We're gonna say goodbye and go home. We got the hanging out with you. Beats going solo. Please give me a call anytime to chill. That's great. Nora is working on her book again. It says few individuals have experienced an outing so excellent, so delightful, so titillating as the one that just concluded. So we did shoot Quentin, but he does not have pure 12 left. Justine Girly Pop, can you fix that? No. Okay. I guess he just is gonna haunt our house. Justine can have ratatouille for dinner. Oh, it's almost 10. Yeah, girl, you can go to bed. Sorry. I like didn't understand time for a second. My bad. It was like 7 last I checked or something. Archer is dealing with the mail, but after that, he can definitely sleep. Nora, actually, we gonna get you in bed too. I think that would actually be like really important. Marty and Gunnar, I'm okay having to stay up for a little bit longer because I want them to finish their game though. And then Xanthe, she has an hour until curfew ends. I'm going to queue up that she's gonna come home and eat pear cobbler. We're gonna let her keep playing until she like improves her skill level by 1 because it looks like she's really close to that. Oh my god! Xanthe just a freaking guitar skill level 10. She is a local legend when the 6-stringed instrument is in her hands. The melodies that flow from her fingertips are sweet, serene, and rocking awesome. Are so sweet, serene, and rocking awesome that she's considered one of the preeminent musicians of all time. Like, of the time. Crazy. That is considering the fact that we still cannot view her skills panel. I can probably figure out that glitch, let's be honest. That's incredible. She is gonna go home, though. Quentin has also finally left her house, so I guess he's not gonna, you know, haunt the narrative. He's not gonna move in with us. And I'm so proud of Xanthe. And then she wants to kiss Quentin, she wants to throw a party, and she wants to win a game against Justine. So they can work on that later. I want to check Marty. Marty completed his wish to play a game against Gunnar, which is what my goal is. Marty is now using the restroom. Once he's done using the restroom, he needs to eat, and then Marty is going to have to go to bed. Gunnar did a great job, and Gunnar, at this point, once he has eaten, can't just go to bed. He actually needs to feed his fish, scoop out one of the dead fish, and then go to bed. Xanthe's getting her food, and then once she has eaten, she can also just pop into bed, which is perfect. We're just doing so great. Justine, I actually want her to go to her loan and make a loan payment because she got basically that like 7,000 from her career. So I want her to use that to pay off some of her loan. She still has a lot left, but you know, it's something. But that does appear to be it for this episode of the Lepacy, and it's almost midnight already. I'm so good at keeping track of time in this game. Please comment baby names for all the Sims in town, along with trait suggestions for Archer and what you kind of want him to do and what he wants to explore in World Adventures, along with like, do we even want Archer to be our heir, or do we want it to be Gunnar or Xanthe or Nora for when we unlock World Adventures? A like, a subscribe, a comment means so much. Just watching means so much. So thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.